Hey everybody, this is a very large object, and I'm giving you guys a review of the GPi Case 2 from RetroFlag. Now, this is a Gameboy DMG, shaped and designed device. The material for this is really nice. It has a nice texture to it. The plastic feels thick and robust. It has the following buttons: Y, B, X, Y, X, A, sorry. It has a turbo button and a little retro flag button here. It has select, start, and a D-pad. Now, it also has L and R on the back. They are easy enough to click. I usually do not use them if ever possible. Usually bind like Y or X to the back here instead of L and R for games that require that. It has a contrast slider here, which is actually the screen brightness, and a volume wheel here as well, which is a wheel and not, like buttons or anything. Same with this. This is a wheel as well. I think I called it a slider. It has a power switch up here at the top and a sleep button here. Now on the back, you're noticing here, this looks like a cartridge. If you pull this up, you actually get to see the actual the Pi CM4, which does power this, and a SD card reader. There is a little micro, USB here. I get it, but it's just for firmware updating for the actual system itself. There isn't a firmware update yet, so we're not using that yet. There we go. It goes back on, and let's give this a power on. Now, the Pi does not turn on immediately, of course not. But let's see here how long it does take from a cold boot. So if you expect this to just like immediately be on out of your pocket, it is not that kind of device. But it doesn't take too terribly long. There are 2 boot sequences, it looks like here. You may not be able to see, but the screen is actually really nice. It is not laminated display-wise, but it is actually very nice, indeed. So let's see here. So we have Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance. This thing can run up to Dreamcast. Let's do PSP. Let's actually do Tony Hawk here. Let's start with one of the more demanding games here. It, of course, scales itself to the 4:3 display. It would actually be preferable for it to, of course, be at 16:9. I'm going to actually lower the volume here, only because there's copyrighted music in this, and I don't want to get my channel destroyed. So we're just going to do classic mode here. And we're just going to do new classic mode, normal. Doesn't really matter what the name is here. I'm not going to be intending to keep this too terribly long. Let's do Rodney Mullen. And let's play the first level here, Barcelona, classic mode. So I'm choosing X here, circle, triangle, square. So sort of like the classic. And then, of course, the D-pad is just the D-pad on here. Now, the only issue, as you can probably tell, is I can't do the reverts really well. but that's fine. That is okay. I swear I'm much better at Tony Hawk games than this. But, of course, I'm playing with like a D-pad instead of a analog stick. That does change things a little bit here. But, other than that, let's actually get out of here. Let's exit menu. Let's get out of here, actually. So, you have to actually add this PPSSPP emulator. You can't do it through like right off the bat and just make a PSP folder. You actually have to download the emulator, which is fine. It's not hard. You just go into RetroPie here. You go into RetroPie setup, and then you go ahead and download the emulator. So let's get out of here. Let's show you some. Let's actually do some Super Nintendo here. Super Mario World here. I do swear the screen does look much better in person than it does on here. This is the speaker here at max volume. All right, I need to press start. These old games, you do actually have to press start. Let's actually try Super Mario 3. This is the All-Stars version of it. So, as you can see, you can put your finger on the Y button here and press the B button to jump, which is really natural. It feels good. And then do the P-wing. There we go. Okay, and then we got to the end. Okay. But the controls are nice and responsive, of course, because they are directly wired in using the 100 pins here. It should be incredibly responsive, and it is. In fact, the emulation I would call near perfect here. I don't hate that part. So the only issue I have, and this doesn't really matter too much, is down and left tend to go together sometimes. But that is just my unit, it looks like. Not a lot of people report the same issue. There we go. Bitch. All right. There we go. Secret area. Damn. I saw the secret there, but couldn't get to it. It's okay. There we go. All right. And got that one up there. Okay, so SNES, pretty good. I would say, let's get out of that. And let's take a look at something such as a Game Boy here. Tetris. Let's take a look here. I have the Game Boy Light color scheme here because us in the States didn't get it. So because of that, I actually kind of wanted to see what it would be like. And then you're going to see me be horrible at this game. That's okay. Oh, man. Okay, that's not good. Oh, jeez. I swear, I'm better at games than this. Okay. Oh, jeez. Panicking. All right. Good enough. Okay. Like that. That. Like that. Okay. And as we can see here, it's obviously emulates this perfectly without any issues. Okay. Yeah. Got a 4-row. Ah, man. That's okay. There we go. But yeah, that's Tetris. Let's take a look at Game Boy Color. Let's look at Game Boy Color here. Link's Awakening DX. Okay. Looks pretty good. It is in 4:3, so it is scaled. I can actually check to see how it is scaled. Let's actually take a look. Settings, video, scaling, crop over scan, aspect ratio, custom. I can actually set it to one that's more appropriate for a Game Boy. I forgot what the Game Boy one was. Is it 5:? Yeah, it's 5:4. And I can do that. I can make it look closer to how it's supposed to look here, as you can see. Looking pretty good. And as you can hear, this sounds exactly how it should. Better than a Game Boy would sound, but all the buttons work. She's dancing there. It's okay. All right, so let's take a look at Mega Drive. Let's do Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I actually didn't play much Genesis, so most of it I've ever done was at the dentist office. Yeah, that sounds exactly how it should. We've come a long way since the Man, these are good colors here. Yeah, we've come a long way since the, what is it, the Sega Genesis Classics things that were awful, terrible devices. Alright, let's do this. I much preferred 2 over 1. I would say it's a better game. Oh. Let's go this way. And then it stops. There we go. Cool. Got through Act 1. Sounds great. Okay. So, and it looks great because it's actually at the correct resolution it would be at. Actually, let me show you something. While we have this here, let's actually get out of this. And let's go to RetroPie here and go to RetroPie Setup. This will boot into this here, this user interface. I believe it's Manage Packages. Core Packages. Back. Optional packages. Let's see. Is that it? Okay, let's see if we got. So Rycast, Scum. I actually don't remember what emulator this is on. But let's do the SNES one. Let's actually do this. No. Back. Okay, let's exit that. Trying to remember what we actually wanted to do here. RetroPie Setup. Configuration. There we go. Config, edit. Basic. Gameboy Color. Mega Drive. Master System, Mega Drive. Okay. Let's do for Mega Drive here. Shader. And we actually want, let's say, phosphor. Let's see if that one works well. All right, let's get out of that. Let's hit cancel. Back, exit. Let's try back, exit. And let's try to play a game with that. Remember, if you ever mess anything up, you can always redo it. Where's my... There we go. Sonic Mega Drive. This is the Genesis, but they call it the Mega Drive. That's okay with me, though. Genesis Plus. It doesn't look like they did it for that one. That's okay. That's okay. That is fine. Let's see if I can... Up. Genesis GX. Video mode, video mode. Genesis Plus. Okay, so that's what we need to do. Okay. RetroFlag setup. Let's do this again. Configuration tools. We're gonna do config edit, basic. That is interesting. Okay. Let's do it for SNES. Video shader, enable true, set. And let's set it to SNES gamma ramp. And let's hit cancel, back, and then just make sure that it did it. Apply it. It did. Okay. Okay, let's get out of here. Back, exit. Back, exit. Try this again. Okay. And let's try SNES. Yep. Let's see how this actually does end up working here. If it does, great. If it doesn't, I'm not going to be too concerned about it. Looks about the same to me. Those options do exist. We're not going to get too fussed about that. So that's the basics there. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. This actual thing here is about $60 or so. So it's actually really well built. The only issue you're ever going to run into here is actually getting your hands on a CM4. Now, I will say this, never let it go to sleep. There's a sleep option there. I would advise against it because it does end up destroying the sound. And you have to wait for it to like completely drain of battery and then recharge. Very strange, odd thing. I don't think it's the case's fault. I just think it's a problem with these Pis in general. But let me go ahead and show you here. If I hit this switch here, it will actually do the safe shutdown script, which turns everything off as it should, and then cuts power. So now it's off. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is a longer one, just like the previous one. This video, I was looking forward to making. I kept sitting on my hands, not making any videos, but this one definitely did go up, didn't it? Alrighty, guys, I'll see you on my next video. Hope you guys have a happy new year. Bye.